It's November 1979. Donna Summer is suggesting we dim all the lights, which makes consuming our ring pops messier. But on the plus side, Packin Mama can more easily aim at all those asteroids. Hello again, everybody. Here we are, Packin Mama, and we've got a new question mark game. Okay, it's an old game, a really old game. 1979. It's a classic. It's Asteroids. Let me address something you can tell right off the bat, which is this is clearly not original Asteroids. I was having some issues getting Asteroids to work properly, so we went to echalk.co.uk. Uh, and I don't know, it's a slightly cleaner version, but as far as I can tell, it's essentially the same game. So we're just going to play this version of it instead. You ready to go?
Oh, about as ready as I'm ever going to be.
Let's go. So we've given up landing on the moon, of course, a while ago. So now we're just going to shoot other moons. And we're going to shoot them with our face, is apparently we can take some of them out. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. She is just firing at everything.
So I can't move sideways. I can't.
Well, if you hit
Oh,
up,
there
yeah,
I
you can
go. Okay.
move. So actually, the way that your speed works is similar to Lunar Lander, but you don't have to worry about fuel or anything here. You are not on the screen.
I know I can't get on there. There. Where'd I go?
I believe if you keep going in one direction, you'll show up at the opposite side. You just
Well,
got
oh,
hit by an asteroid, and you
oh,
got hit by that
jeez.
one again.
Really? Wow.
So actually, try that hit new game, and then just hit your thrusters and go straight.
Okay. Just hit it and go straight.
Yeah, just keep going straight. All right, you gonna hit again?
Oh, sorry.
Uh-huh. Okay, just go. Just go. It's like you can keep going. Yeah, see?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I forget what that's called, but essentially just think about wrapping
Okay.
around.
All right.
You may want to not move so much.
Yeah, because I think that's yeah.
Now you
That's.
notice your fire comes on the other side as well. It also gets wrapped around.
I didn't see that.
I don't think that's how this originally worked. I think that's one of the differences between that and the other game. Actually, the other difference I was just going to say is I don't think the UFO shows up, but it just did. Now, you let spill before we started this that this is your favorite game.
No, I said I didn't like this game. I actually told you I hated this game.
Why?
Those are my exact words.
Why do you hate this game?
Let me think. Okay, so I hate it because, well, and this one's even harder to play. This seems a little bit different than, of course, I played it at the arcade.
You should probably play while telling us this.
Yeah, that would be better. And it just, I always felt like, even in the arcade version,
Uh-huh.
I felt like it was just hard to control for me. Like I didn't maneuver. As you can see, I don't maneuver very well.
Right.
Excuse me. I felt like even the buttons at the arcade were they didn't work with me.
They didn't work with you.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's like it just was weird.
I'm glad you turned right then.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Right.
Yeah, I just felt like I didn't have control. I mean, even like I think what it is because everything's coming from all these different ways,
Right.
and I'm not used to that with games that I played. You know,
Right.
so that's why I feel like
Wait, what hit you? Oh, he shoots.
yeah, I didn't know he was shooting me. I
Okay.
didn't. I forgot actually that they did that.
I forgot as well. I
Yeah.
didn't know what the heck had gotten you. So,
But yeah, I just don't like all the stuff coming at you. Like before, like with the other games I played, they're all above me and I can kind of feel like I had more control, you know? So, and
right.
I know that probably sounds crazy, but that's just me.
No, I get it.
You
Like
know?
you're using, I mean, obviously all the games up to this point we played are two-dimensional. It's going to be a while before we deal with three dimensions, but yeah, I guess this makes more use of both dimensions in that sense.
Right.
Uh I remember as a child first playing this game, I would do what you're doing right now, which is staying in one spot, rotating and shooting. Uh, the thought process being, did an asteroid take that out?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even hit that.
I didn't know that was a thing that could
I didn't know
happen.
that could happen either.
Um, oh, that's a tiny one. And wow, he missed you 2 out of 3 times
Did you
because
see
you were
that?
spinning. Uh,
That was weird.
I had a hard time with the way momentum was handled in this game.
Oh yeah.
You know, because like you don't go from 0 to 60 on an instant, and at the same time you don't stop dead on a dime either. So okay, this is gonna take a while. There, I know you're gonna get shot. You're gonna get shot. Okay, that the spinning and shooting is not helping you. There's the proof of it right then and
Yeah, but I
there.
feel better doing that. I know it's not right, but I just feel better doing that. You know, I play weird. I can't help it.
uh, I mean, again, we are still in such an early phase of video games. There isn't much to these, but I will say overall, I like it. There is a charm to the simplicity of it, uh, but at the same time, this is the era of games where your achievement was based on a score, and people would compete for a high score. I would never compete for a high score on this one solely because it wouldn't keep my interest for long enough. There just wasn't enough happening. At least if there is more that happens over time, I just never reached that point because I couldn't maintain my focus on it for long enough for that to happen. So, you've almost cleared this level if you could just take out this gigantic UO.
Not anymore.
Okay, well, it's the next level. I guess that's a little weirdly handled. Ooh, your spinning technique. It's not.
Forgot where my hand was. So what am I doing?
That was your best score.
Oh,
You're
was it?
2460
Oh,
so
okay.
far.
I
So
don't know.
yeah, that's
Okay.
something.
Let's try to go a little better than that.
I think
Right.
people would like to see you move a bit more.
Yeah, I really, it's like now yeah, I just don't like to move. I'm scared to move. I apologize for that, but I'm just scared to move.
I think my favorite Asteroids-esque game, like something that seems to have some similarities to it. It's a small indie game. I'm trying to think of the title of it, but you've got this big donut-shaped uh, spaceship, and then a tiny spaceship that comes out of it that you fly, and you're going point to point on a map, not too unlike FTL, where you're trying to mine the resources from these asteroids, and as you shoot them, they break apart into smaller pieces like this. They'll knock into each other. It can be kind of chaotic at certain points. I'm having a hard time remembering what that game was called. I didn't come across it on my own. It was something recommended by Penny Arcade way back in the day. And if it hits me, I'll say what it is, but at the moment I'm having a real hard time remembering. But not too many people make games like this. I think the modern style of doing this type of game would be what's called a dual stick shooter, where you got the 2 sticks on the controller. One is for you to move, and the other is for you to aim and fire your weapon. You will definitely get to some of those eventually, but we're a long ways away from controllers even having analog sticks on them to begin with. Nice. Good long distance shot from the center as you still failed to fly around and uh-huh.
Well, I wanted to beat my one score before I moved.
Right, sure. Well, I feel like the next one of these you take out, yeah, I think now you've done that. Oh. See, I remember doing that as a child as well. It does not help.
I'm scared.
Yeah, you may need to move. Oh, actually, it worked out for you. Folks, I'm sorry, we just cannot get her to leave this one spot. There we go. Something different. It's so weird that those UFOs, if they leave the screen, they just despawn entirely, and that it can end a level that way. I know, I find that odd. At this point, though, it's worth mentioning you've got 2 lives still. Neither one of you was reaching each other, and he got you from behind. Well, see, like, okay, these small, slow ones, you should be able to safely and easily fly towards them.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know she hated this game this much.
I
But it's
do.
an important game, and that UFO got tired of, I don't know, oh,
How did it get me? Oh, I was on the side,
you ran into the one on the other
on the other
side.
side. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's my better score.
It is.
But
And clearly you're not into this one, so I think we'll just move on from here. Besides, again, it's asteroids. That was 2.5 levels worth. They don't seem to change all that much. I just think the UFOs and maybe the asteroid density changes a little bit, but we're still in that phase where what you see is what you get right away. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you on the other side. Have a good day.